handle the ball movement to 33-6?
We were focused in the first half. We didn't have our first turnover, I think, until late in the first quarter, maybe early second. So the focus was good early, and then I thought we just executed well. Second half, not so much. We lost our edge, lost our focus. We had 15 turnovers in the second half. So I'm not thrilled with that, but happy with the win, and a good way to get off this little road losing streak we've been on and try to get better tomorrow.
What do you like about that unit you started with?
A lot of good, it's a good combination of skill and brains. You know, Loon and Andre are brilliant basketball minds, and you put them with the three scorers we have, and there's a lot of good things come from that. I thought Looney was fantastic tonight, did a great job, and you know, Andre always knows what's happening on the floor and finds the right person or makes the right cut. It's a good group for us.
Coach, you were real critical of your game last time. How do you feel about this game?
I did such a great job tonight. I went in there and I looked in the mirror and I just winked.
Some awesome new plays and all that?
Oh my God, it was some of my best work, yeah.
Coach, big game tonight from Steph in his second game back after missing a few games from injury. Can you talk to us about his first quarter and just his overall performance tonight?
He was great. You know, he's looked like this in his practicing and his workouts the last week. I thought his first game back in Detroit, he was in a rush the first half, but he settled down in the second half and looked really good. So I think he's been now back in the groove. He was knocking down shots. He looked great handling the ball. Played a great game.
Coach, they said Boogie's coming back after the Christmas break. You're going to have your starting five with Clay and Steph and KD and all of them. How do you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to getting DeMarcus. We're obviously really shorthanded right now in our front court with Damian Jones' injury and with Draymond out. So we'll get Draymond back first and hopefully DeMarcus after, and that will give us our first real look at what this team is going to be eventually. We're not where we need to be by any stretch of the imagination, so we've got a long way to go, but I'm excited to see what we look like once Draymond is back in the groove and once DeMarcus gets his feet underneath him. I think we've got a chance to be really good, but in the meantime we've got to continue to work because we've been kind of uneven to this point.
Steve, what was your angle on the Livingston play? The foul that wasn't called with the Torian Prince, he kind of came down on his foot there.
I don't even remember. I didn't see any. I was watching the flight of the ball. I didn't see that.
In '98, the Bulls, they started off slow. Scotty was out. A lot of controversy with Phil and everything, but you all got it back together. Is this reminiscent of that as far as the team?
I think what's similar is just the fact that '98 team had been grinding for a while, so this team has been at it for a long time, and so that affects sometimes the motivation, sometimes the focus, and I did see that in '98. I remember that well. But what that Bulls team did was pull it together the last couple of months of the season and win the championship. So that's what we want to do.
Coach, after facing the Hawks twice now, how do you see this young team in that progression and that growth, or what do you predict from them moving forward?
Well, they've got some good young talent, good young players, but this league requires a lot of expertise, a lot of knowledge and experience, and I like Lloyd. I think he does a good job, and you can see their team executing and doing some things. And Lloyd called a bunch of timeouts during the game, holding his guys accountable, correcting them. So he's coaching them up. They're young and they've got a ways to go, but I think they've got a good base of talent.
See, what was Kavan doing to get himself in the right place at the right time?
Just doing what he always does. He's got a real knack for the game. He's got a great instinct to play. Some guys just have a better feel than others. you just see the floor, they feel it, and they get to the right spots and all that, and Moon feels it. All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.